All the world's a stage. S. Graham, Fred Carr, Lulu West. What's up, guys? We back here. Right here is exactly where they arrested me. Right here. Hold on, let's pull it up. Right here. We just settled today. If you wasn't in the previous live stream, we just settled today. I'm standing right here. Standing right here when they put me in cuffs. Right here, literally right here when they put me in cuffs. We settled today. 50 G's. 50 G's, chi-ching. 50 G's for the good guys. Shit, man, this shit more active now than it was during CV. This shit is active. A lot of bodies, a lot of ambulances here. But it's way more active. Ex-bootlicker, what's up? Let's see if they come back out at me again or did they learn their lesson? What do you guys think? Did they learn a lesson or no? Are they gonna come and make the same mistake twice? And come pay me again? Are they gonna come pay me again or what? What's up, Michael B? I'm getting my other camera ready, guys. Hold on. Sorry for all the movement. I'm getting my other cam ready. Ex-bootlegger, go ahead, man. Who?
The front lady, the one yellow. You know, at the front with the yellow jacket, yellow shirt.
What she say?
She spoke to her.
What she saying?
She said, hi, how are you doing? Is there a lot of people? She says, yeah, it's always a lot of people. There's another hospital out there. I was like, is that longer than 2 hours? She says, yeah, it's always more than 2 hours. I was like, what's the best time to come? So she said, well, it's not really good time.
Yeah. I ain't got no questions. I have no questions. They come to me with the question.
Well, you go and ask her, what do I have to do to get violated? And,
APB Cap is live. What's up? Fred Carr, they're going to have to roll out to the red carpet for. They're going to have to roll out the red carpet for you. Fred Carr said. Much love, brother. Give them a headache, causing you the headache. Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. Oh, they're going to police. And you know we stopping by the police station. We know we're going to stop by the police station just to see if the officers have received any training. We have to know that they receive any new training, because the next guy that comes out here is recording in public, you're going to arrest them. Have you learned from your mistakes? Or if the same thing happened, are you going to do the same thing? It's important to know that they learned. Did they learn? It's important to know, did they learn from their mistakes? I want to walk around here a little bit. Then we're gonna head to the police station. This is the Ronald Reagan UCLA Hospital on the UCLA campus. Again, UCLA is a public university. It's one of the UC universities that we have in California, University of California. It's a publicly funded university. The hospital is also a public hospital. Last time I was here, oh, not the last time I was here, but the time I was here and I got arrested, it was raining, guys. It was raining. It was me, AV Watchman, and AV had found some guys had like this family. It was a family of 3. It was a dude, his chick, and their daughter, and they came with us out here to record while it was raining though. I literally had my camera in one hand and my umbrella in the other hand. Let's see, we got a security guard action over here. Let's see what the security guard says. Is he security? No, he's not security. He's a nurse.
Hey, why are you using both of the devices?
You gotta have as much footage as possible.
Oh.
As much as possible.
And it goes live, or you're gonna cut it home?
This is live right now. I'm live right now. But this one is later that I can cut up and stuff like that.
By the way, those tents were put just a couple of weeks
Yeah, those tents wasn't up here when I was here.
They were not there when Elizabeth broke her hand 3 weeks ago.
And they used to have signs. When I came back here, like right after they arrested me, I came back like a few weeks later, and they had signs up saying no recording and stuff like that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but the signs.
Now they don't have it.
I know, and the sign doesn't mean shit anyway. The sign doesn't mean anything.
Man, you know, after this shit happened, I'm the one who directed you here. I'm not saying you owe me some money, but you owe me a dinner.
So my buddy here is the one. So I know you guys remember that I was going through, hospitals. I was trying to record as many hospitals in Los Angeles County as I could in my investigation into the packed hospitals during CV19. So during my investigation, I was trying to get a first-hand view of emergency rooms in Los Angeles, because I don't know if you guys remember, the word on the news was the emergency rooms in Los Angeles were so packed that they had to bring a ship. They had to bring a ship in. The U.S., it was called the USS Mary or something, Mercy, USS Mercy. They brought the USS Mercy, parked it in the port of Los Angeles as a hospital. Because the narrative was that the hospitals were so packed that they needed a big ass Navy ship to treat the overload and the overflood of patients. Right. So I heard that on the news. As an investigative journalist, as a independent journalist, I decided to put boots on the ground and to go visit these hospitals. And what I saw was what appeared to be, because I'm not an expert, but what I saw appeared to be kind of the opposite of what the narrative that we were given. And he told me, my buddy here told me, he said, go to UCLA, man, go to the UCLA hospital. I was just there not too long ago. He said, I was just there not too long ago. So that's when I came here and I got arrested. And 2.5 years later, UCLA and its regents decide to settle out of court. settle out of court. They decided to settle out of court. I wouldn't have mind a trial. I would have. I can't hear you, man. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. I'm doing the story on the hospital. I can't hear you, man. It's too loud. It's too much. This machine in the back is. I can't film what? Hey, leave her, leave her. What'd you say?
So she says it's okay. Man, forgive me, bro. I got you.
Of course.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
Oh, look, he's calling somebody. He's calling somebody. What's up, boss? Nah, what's your name?
Can I help you?
Fidel.
What are you doing?
What are you
You
doing?
don't have any right to tell me. I don't give you permission to tell me. Can I help you?
Like, what kind of services do you have for me? Vete, man, vete, vete. Vete, Fidel. Vete. Give me another check, guys. Give me another one. Give me another one. Come on, come on, come out here. Come bring your ass over here. Bring it. Bring it, bring it. There we go. There we go. Bring it over. Come on, come on. Bring it. There we go. Good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
You're blocking an ambulance bay.
I'm blocking?
You're blocking an ambulance bay.
Is somebody coming in and out or something?
Yes, people come through here all the time. You're
Are you
blocking-
police?
You're blocking the ambulance
Are you the
bay.
police?
No, I'm not the
Ah,
police.
vete a la chingada, man.
I'm not the police.
Vete, vete. Call the police then. Call the police. Call the police. What's up, Burgess? We can't have you filming TikTok. talk nurses here, sir. Let's see, they call the police. I'm pretty sure they called the police. I'm really interested to see how the police, I don't expect much from security, right? Really don't really expect much from security. But somebody that's sworn oath to the Constitution, you gotta expect a little bit more. Here we go, he back, they back, guys.
So you should be on the sidewalk, but you can't go inside the property. That's what they.
This is public property, man. What are you talking about? This is public.
Yeah, but on the inside the property, apparently.
No. UCLA hospital, this hospital is a Google it right now. Google Ronald Reagan Hospital. Go to Wikipedia. It's going to say what type of entity it is. It's going to say a public entity. This is a public hospital.
I believe you. I'm just saying what they told me to say to you.
Now, you got a question?
Yeah, just ask you.
What is it? Do I have one? Oh, your question is if I have one? Oh, no. If that's the only question. If that's the only question, no, I don't have a question. You should call the police? Y'all call the police? You didn't? Because this is the public, right? And even this hospital is a public hospital, you know that? It's paid for by UCLA. UCLA is one of those UC universities. That means it's paid for by California. That means it's a public university, not like USC. USC is a private university. UCLA, and any college that has UC in it, means it's a University of California hospital. That means it's a public hospital. I mean, you know, the people pay for it, so you can't trust nobody. You can't trespass me from here unless I'm like committing a crime or something like that.
Nobody tell you like,
Oh no, you can look. I'll tell you why I'm here because you've been cool, right? He kind of came up to me kind of strange, but you've been cool. So 2 years ago, right? Hold on. Okay. So 2 years ago, right? I came up here, right? Doing exactly what I'm doing right now, right?
Yeah, I remember.
You was here?
I heard about it.
And they arrested me, right? I just settled today. These motherfuckers here just paid me today for violating my rights. That's why I'm up here again today. They paid me. They paid me for taking me to jail for violating my rights. They paid me. So I'm here again just to see if y'all gonna make the same mistake again and give me another check.
Oh,
You gonna give me another check, buddy?
I didn't even realize you had that camera.
You gonna give me another check?
What's that?
You kind of came up aggressive. You ready to give me another check?
That's your opinion. I came up with that.
Yeah, of course. It's usually the person who's being aggressive who has the opinion if they're being, you know what I'm saying, if they came up aggressive or not, right?
What if I said you were aggressive?
Oh, well, you can say that too. It's your opinion, but it's all on camera and stuff like that. It's all on camera. I was just quietly exercising my rights on the sidewalk.
You were not. You were blocking an ambulance bay.
I was blocking me. Somebody has to be. Somebody has to be. I'm gonna go stand exactly where I was standing.
Oh my God.
See, some people put the security badge on, like you can actually see it. Like right here, this video, it will show the two different types of securities, right? You have some type who feel like they almost police officers, and some type, man, I'm out here, I'm just doing my job. I ain't trying to create no trouble. I'm just trying to do my job, trying to make my check. And you can see it here. This video is going to show the dichotomy of the two different types, right? The wannabe police who got high off of his badge, and the one who's just, man, I'm just working. I'm just working. I'm not trying to start nothing with nobody. I'm not trying to put myself in nobody else's business. That, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see it. You don't have to say nothing, but we gonna see that. And then you have these type who I don't know. I guess he didn't take didn't go through the academy yet. He wants to be a police officer bad. You can just tell. He wants to be a police officer. But UCLA PD, they might be hiring. I'm pretty sure they fired a couple people. They might be hiring over there.
I mean, like I said, man, as long as you're on the sideway, it ain't so.
You know what I'm saying? Even inside there. Even inside there, it's public. It's public, man. It's public. Don't be so aggressive, man. You're not a police officer, dude. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They coming? Y'all coming? Come on. I don't know. The cops just left. I don't think they called him. Maybe they called him and the cops told him to leave us alone. All right. Let's go to the PD. Let's go to the PD, y'all. Hey, if anything, you should have came to the security and been like, man, why is this guy recording, dude? You should have came to security like that. Like, why is this guy recording? Tell him to get out of here. You can't record me like that. That's what you should have told him. Man, who's this crazy?
We gotta play this. I can be part of it. You tell me what to do. I don't care.
Man, who's this crazy guy with this camera, man? Get him out of here. I don't want to be recorded.
Hey, let's go make a video and say that police.
Yeah, we're going right now. That's what I'm going right now.
I think,
Oh, the police just came in.
Joking about the police.
Why would I be joking about
I don't
police
know.
departments?
Yeah, I always get goosebumps when I have to go inside the police department.
Shit, if cops ain't, I mean, I see a police car right there. I don't know if that's for me or what, but we're going to the PD to go talk to him face to face. Blue Flyer, Keith Anderson, LG, Sci-Fi Bride, John J. Walk K, I ain't seen Walk K in a minute. Michael B, of course, Vici. Las Vegas Freedom News. I thought they was about to give me another one. I thought they was gonna give me another one, Las Vegas. Oh man, crazy. But yo, this is way more active. You guys go back and watch the video from when I got arrested during the heat of the 7 19 CV19. It's way more people walking around, and emergency looks like it has way more people. Did you rip them? Not yet, Vici, tonight when I get home. I'm uploading it tonight. Make sure you stay tuned tonight. It's gonna be the whole thing. It might take me a minute to edit the whole thing though, man. I gotta edit the whole thing. I'm gonna edit this video in it too. So I gotta edit this video. The very, very first video, I don't know if you guys remember, I came here, the very, very first time I came here, the lieutenant came out and told me I was good to go. Then it was the second time that I came is when they arrested me. So I gotta put the first time, the second time, this time. Go to the PD. Yeah.
Oh shit, locked me at home. Do you remember the name of the officer who signed you
I
off?
remember all the officers.
All of them?
I remember all of them.
This guy said he remembers you.
Yeah, he did, but he wasn't here. I guess it was just known within
Oh my god, that was a big splash.
You see they walk back inside though. That's the First Amendment right there. We got the First Amendment in the United States of America.
You know what? Before you do this shit, that's why I'm so scared. I know why you're not, because you read the shit before you, so you know you're doing within your right.
Of course.
Okay, so that's the
I'm not a
thing.
fucking dummy.
A lot of people don't. I got you. I see.
And that's a shout out to all the videos that I watch. This community that shares videos that informs people on their rights. You better start watching these First Amendment audit videos, man.
Exactly.
First Amendment audience and cop watch videos.
Man, you know, I'm still kidding.
I used to watch Cops, man. When I was a kid, I used to watch
I
Cops.
love Cops.
I used to love Cops. It used to be my favorite fucking show, man.
You remember that music?
Yeah,
What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
but they used to just violate people, man.
Oh my
They used to
God,
just
oh
violate
God.
people. If they see somebody walking, that's
Remember when the fucking there was a Mexican guy that drunk as fuck with this knife like this, because like 12 people of them, and they got on him. Good job, good job. Like, what the fuck? 12 people,
Dude,
6 police cars, and
dude. If you were walking around a quote unquote high drug area, that was enough in their minds to pull you over, to demand for ID. I didn't know that. I thought that was true.
What you doing here?
Yeah, I thought that was true. I thought that you could do that. I thought that you can just, I thought you had to ID if the police said you have to ID. That's what I thought. So and that's what most people think until they inform themselves.
Yeah, it happened to me
Until
too,
you
okay.
educate yourselves.
Because I had no idea that they have no right to ask you what you're doing here. You know, what are you doing? They have no right to ask you that.
Of course not.
How's that crazy?
Even if you're driving and they ask you, where you coming from? Where you going?
Yeah.
All right, can I talk to an officer?
Sure, yeah. You can just download this extension right above that phone.
Oh, where? Where am I doing?
So you see that phone right there? There's an extension. You dial that.
Okay, got you.
Use the restroom real quick.
All right, I'm here in the front. I was wondering, can I talk to an officer? I want to get some information on the complaint. Both. I like to give my complaint anonymously. Just you can just say good citizen in the front lobby. Of course, that's fine. Come on. All right. He tried to tell me that I had to give a name, and then I heard somebody in the back say, "No, that's fine. So we'll wait here and see if we can talk to somebody. I told him I want to see an officer, and the guy says, "Oh, what's your last name?" I said, I would like to just do this anonymously. Oh no, I need a last name. I need a first name and last name. Then I heard somebody in the back. No, it's okay. Oh, he says, oh, okay, it's okay. Like, damn, you think I have to give you my whole fucking legal government name just to make a complaint?
All this shit in you. You probably will waste very free. Like, see, nobody picked you up, bro.
You see, hey, so listen, guys. So I always bring up my friend here when I'm in a live stream because he was born in Ukraine, right? He's born in a. Hold on, this officer.
Hi, good evening.
How you doing, sir?
Good. Yourself, Officer Membreno with the UCLA Police Department. Are you guys together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
was your name again?
Officer Membreno.
Breno.
Yeah.
Okay. Just had a couple questions. First, can I get information to see if some certain officers are still currently on the force here?
Who are you looking for?
There's 4 of them. There's Brox. Is Brox still in force?
She's still employed, yes.
Sergeant Pack.
No longer here.
Dodd
Yes and no.
and McIntyre.
Yes.
Okay. Is there a time limit on complaints?
You can file a complaint whenever you wish, sir.
So I'm saying even if something that happened years ago, if the person is still employed here, I can still file a complaint?
If you wish, yeah.
Okay, all right. And so I don't know if you're familiar, but I had got arrested over here, right? And I just wanted to know, was there any disciplinary actions or if there was any type of retraining to train the officers on how to deal with the public, especially people exercising their First Amendment rights?
So what's your, I wasn't there for the arrest.
Okay.
Do you want to tell me more details?
Well,
You want to tell me more details or do you just want to file a complaint?
I wouldn't mind telling you more detail. If I file a
I
complaint.
am not the person who you file a complaint to.
Okay.
Which, though.
Okay.
Just so you're aware.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was 2 years ago. I got arrested up here at the hospital. I was outside filming on the sidewalk. Okay. And the security called the police. Those 4 officers I named came and they initiated arrest and they arrested me, right?
What were you arrested for?
It's funny. Check it out, right? So when they arrested me, Pack, you say he's no longer here? That's good. That's the best news all day. I actually got my settlement today, and that's better news to me that Pac is no longer on the force. I'm pretty sure he's at another police station, though, right? Police.
Retired.
Oh, he retired? Oh, that's so good. Oh, guys, Sergeant Pack is retired. Oh, man. But anyway, Sergeant Pack was the leading officer that came out there and initiated arrest. He said it's for no mask and no press credentials. Can you believe that? He said no press credentials. He arrested me for being on the sidewalk and the public sidewalk for not having press credentials and not having a mask, right? But on the ticket, it didn't say anything about that on the ticket. On the ticket, it said a violation of an isolation order. When you look up the penal code associated with the penal code that they put on there, it was all about tuberculosis, because this was April 2020. This was when everybody was extremely afraid of the boogeyman. This boogeyman that's out there that's gonna come and get you. It's gonna come and get you. So I was doing my investigation because my investigation was on. The news was telling us that these hospitals were so packed, right, that they had to bring out the U.S. Mercy. Remember that? The USS Mercy that was on the port of Los Angeles?
Yeah.
to handle the overload of all the patients coming on. So my investigation as an independent journalist was to go out to all my local hospitals and film to see what this looks like and document this forever, that hey, in 2050 we can see what it looked like in 2020. And this was one of the hospitals that was on my list, and they arrested me. So I would like to, whoever the officers that are still on the force, I would like to put a complaint on there. And also would like to know if I can do maybe a FOIA request to see if there's been any updated training on how to deal with photographers or how to deal with people exercising their First Amendment rights.
So if the site doesn't say that you were arrested for filming, you're saying that it was what, isolation order?
Yeah, which was ridiculous.
So
These are the losses, which-
So how does that have to do with your First Amendment, if that's what you were actually arrested for?
Because that's what brought the police over. The security is what called the police. The first thing the security came out to me and said is that
The police, the security tell you to leave?
they can't tell me to leave a public
No, I'm
sidewalk.
asking you, did he tell you?
Yeah,
to
I'm pretty
leave?
sure they did. It's a public sidewalk. You can't tell anybody to leave a public sidewalk. You know that, right?
He didn't tell me you were in the sidewalk.
Oh yeah, that's the first thing I said. That's the very first thing I make. Anytime I tell this story, that's the key point of the story is that I was on a public sidewalk
Okay,
filming.
I wasn't there, so.
Oh yeah, but even the hospital is a public hospital. I can stay. You can't trespass me from that hospital unless I'm doing something illegal, unless I'm committing a crime. That's a public hospital. It's not a privately owned hospital. Ronald Reagan doesn't own that hospital. That's a UC hospital. It's a University of California hospital. Just so he can't trespass. Security guard can't
What's
trespass.
your ultimate goal, sir?
Like I said, I would like to put a complaint on the officer that is still presently employed here.
Okay.
And I also would like to do a FOIA or a CPRA request to see if there have been any retraining on how to deal with the public. Whether it's because they're recording or it's because they're standing on a public on a public sidewalk
Basically,
exercising their
the
right.
same thing that happened to him happened to other people.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so you want to file a complaint? Okay, I'll be right back.
Two things, FOIA and CPRA, to see if there's been any training, to see if there's any retraining.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
All right,
Okay, what
appreciate
was your name, sir?
I just like to make my complaint anonymous. Just call me good citizen.
I'll call you sir.
Okay, sir, that's even better, man. Appreciate it.
Okay, you were saying something like he was thinking.
What was I saying?
You were saying something that, I think you were saying something about the friend who came from.
Oh yeah, he's from Ukraine, right? So I don't want to put him on, but so when I talk about like freedom and stuff like this, and I talk about our rights, it's like sometimes when I see him, when I see his face when I'm talking about this stuff, and it's like, what are you talking? Not what he, because he understands the concept of it, but to be so grounded in civil rights and liberty and freedom and stuff like that, it's weird. Like even when I was doing my protests and activism for the CV and all that type of stuff, he was like, "What are you doing? Like, what's the point of it? What's the point?" And it's like, I understand that you don't get it. You come from a Soviet Union place. You come from some Soviet Unions where you don't have no rights and you don't have none of that. So what I'm doing probably sounds crazy, but you're in America now, bro. You in America. We got rights out here. Still. I don't know for now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how slowly they're taking them away. Slowly they're taking them away. But as long as we're knowledgeable about them, we can kind of put some type of fight up. How you doing, sir?
You want to file a complaint?
Yes.
Okay.
A complaint, and also a CPRA or a FOIA request to see if there's been any
Okay,
retraining.
there's a complaint form, fill it out, and then I'll come back and get it from you.
Gotcha.
Okay. Just let them know up front that you...
For the CPRA?
No, for the complaint form.
Okay. What about the CPRA? You gonna bring that out for
You
me?
gotta get a court order for those requests.
No, you don't need you need a court order for a
You want
FOIA
to file a
request, sir.
complaint?
Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Sir, can I get your name and badge number?
Downey, 325.
325.
He says I need a court order to get a CPRA.
325. No.
Hey, excuse me, do you guys have FOIA requests? CPRA requests? How do I go about getting a FOIA or a CPRA request? You have a pen? Can I get a pen? Thank you.
8/21. I mean 10.
I'm trying to see what was the date. What was the date that I was arrested? It was
You said
April
it was
something.
28 months ago.
It was April something.
28 months ago. No, wait, 6, 12. 12. No, that would be May. That's May.
It was April.
That was not 28 months. That's 28. Remember you said 28 months?
Yeah, hold on.
You don't have a picture of your ticket?
Oh, I think it did. It was April 9th.
You got it? All here? Let's try this right here. That's the one.
Okay, I'm gonna, yeah, I'm at the police department with Donna, so we'll be good. No. Then 5 minutes.
I found out how to do the CPRA online, guys. And do the CPRA online. Online Public Records Act request form. To facilitate your Public Records Act request, please use the electronic form below, which will be submitted directly to whatever.
You don't go put your name on it?
Of course not. Why would I put my name on here?
Man, do you know but this shit's gonna go through the trash?
No, they can't throw it in the trash. You kidding me? They can't.
Because there's no name, so there's no responsibility. I mean, like...
No, they're gonna email me the response to my email. You think they see what I'm
I wish I
saying?
could
This is
know
not the
all
Soviet
this.
Union, man. They can't just throw my shit they can't just throw my shit in the trash. What was that dude? What was the officer's name again? You remember?
275. Ah, shit.
You guys remember the officer? What was the officer's name that came out? I need another one for him too. He was rude.
Just repeat it a couple of times, something. Ronnie. Ask them. Oh, nobody's here. Oh, shit. Ronnie. Officer. Downey.
Downey. He did say
yeah.
Downey. Yeah, we got good memory. He did say Downey. It was Downey, Sci-Fi. Yes, I did, Sci-Fi. Tell them I was filming.
Yeah, I gotta go get some camera.
All right, go. I'm filling out this form, guys. Give me a second. All right, can I get Officer Downey? I'm here to submit my complaint form. Yes. Officer Downey just told me to tell him when it's ready. Just good citizen, sir.
Got the form?
Yeah. So can I get a copy of it?
Yep, I'll make a copy.
Stamp copy? Now on this, I wasn't able to provide badge numbers.
Okay.
But I do have it on my video if it's needed. If you guys can't locate these officers, I do have the badge numbers.
Okay.
So how long should I check to check up on this
Well,
complaint
this
form?
is gonna go up to our admin lieutenant, and then he'll take care of it from there. I can't tell you how long he will.
Who is the admin lieutenant? Can I get the name of the admin lieutenant?
Yep. Lieutenant Davis.
Oh, I know Davis. Davis was the only nice person here. Lieutenant Davis. Was lieutenant, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember him. Lieutenant Davis. And you're telling me that I have to go through a lawyer to get a CPR request form?
I don't even know what a CPR.
CPR is California Public Records. It's a public records. It's FOIA. FOIA is federal. Freedom of Information Act. That's the federal thing. But in California, we have CPRA, California Public Records Act.
You can ask Lieutenant Davis about that because he handles that kind of stuff.
Okay, but they're supposed to have those forms readily available here, but
Okay.
I'll do that.
Lieutenant Davis, you
I
can
guess
call
I
back
have to.
during business hours. and
All right.
ask to speak with him.
All right. All right, Donnie. Have a good one. Hey, officer! Hey, Downey! Downey! Hey, Downey! He didn't stamp this. Downey just came out to take my complaint, but he didn't stamp it as received. There's no record of it being received. They need a stamp on it, a signature. It needs to be something to recognize that it was received by you guys. Yeah, but I need some type of record to show that it was received, man. Right now, there's no record. It's just saying there's no record besides my video that shows that it was received. I need something stamped or something signed that says received by you. Man, do you know how ridiculous that sounds? I just submitted a form. So what proof, throw it, so what I'm saying, to ensure that it's not thrown away, that's why you give me a stamped receipt. What's your name? 132, all right. Thanks for your help. 132, guys. They need training here, guys. I'm gonna have to come here a lot. They need training. I need more forms. You know what? They need more training, guys. They need more training. Yes, LBRY, man. I just read your message that your lawyer quit.
It's been forwarded to Lieutenant Davis.
Yeah, but normally I would get something that says received on it, or a signature, at least a signature, because right now I have no proof that it was received, right? If I get a stamp or something, then it shows that I submitted it, you guys received it, so now I can follow up on it, you know what I'm saying?
It's already been forwarded to Lieutenant Davis.
So I just gotta go on your word on that.
You can contact Lieutenant Davis and confirm that I gave it to him.
All right. It should be a stamp. And that lady back there, you guys got, come on, man. You guys gotta treat the people better out here, man. Treat the people better. Public service, man. Public service. Don't be an asshole. All right, guys. We'll follow up tomorrow. If not, then we'll bring her ass right back up here. So I submitted my complaint form, and we'll follow up. Lieutenant Davis. I remember Lieutenant Davis. Lieutenant Davis was the only cool officer. I know that was Hill. I feel like that was Hill. Lieutenant Hill, was that Lieutenant Hill? Or Davis? Might have been Davis. I just seen a unit pull off. I want to run into one of those officers though, and interview him. I want to interview one of the officers. That's what I want with my open records request. I want to find out when did Peck retire. I want to see his whole records and shit. You know, his whole file jacket, to see everything that was in his record. Same thing for McIntyre. Same thing for Dive. I went back to the emergency room, but I'm about to walk back towards the corner. You ready? All right. Pack is retired. Pack was a coward too. That was April 2020, bro. All the words are saying was UCLA's arrest during summer 2020. It was April 2020. It was the beginning of this bull. It was right at the beginning of the big show. Right at the beginning of the big show. From what I know, I was one of the first ones to get arrested over that nonsense. So I filed the complaint. He sent it to Lieutenant Davis. I remember Lieutenant Davis. I remember him. He was the one I was dealing with. He's the only one that seemed like he had some sense. He's the only one that, like, made sense. Everybody else was stupid ass tyrants. But I remember Lieutenant Davis was smart.
But what it has to do with Lieutenant Davis? There was no name.
Oh, no, Lieutenant Davis is gonna
He's
he's gonna give me the California public records request, and he's gonna give me.
Every fucking complaint has the California record.
No. See, any state agency like a DMV or a school or a school police department, they can be opened up for what is called CPRA. It's called the California Public Records Act. So for any public entity, you can request the public records. So I'm going to request when that guy retired, why he retired, if he just retired, if something happened.
How do you know all of that?
How do I know all that? Because of YouTube. Because of all the people that have come before me to educate the people who don't know.
Oh my God.
That's how I know, man.
All right,
YouTube.
So why you need CPRA? What is it?
CPRA.
CPRA. What is it?
It's just going to give me all the information about their salary.
Oh, I can give you that too?
Of course.
Oh my God.
You can
I
get the
love this
salary.
stuff. You know, in Russia, like for example, you have a certain politician, and let's say you want to find out where he lives, like his what he owes, and they say property of Russian Federation. There is no fucking.
You can't look into nothing.
No fucking nothing.
You see, guys.
Nothing.
You see the difference, guys. You see the difference. You see the rights that we have here, guys. Make sure you exercise your rights. Make sure you stand up for your rights, because this guy here is from Ukraine, and he came up under the Soviet power of the Soviet Union. So there's no CPRA. To him, CPRA, FOIA. What the hell is a FOIA? You mean you can go request information from the federal government? Yes, you can request information from the federal government. Freedom of Information Act. It's called the Freedom of Information. That's why I call it FOIA. FOIA is the federal agency. The freedom, but for California, each state has their own thing. California, we have CPRA. This dude's from Ukraine, guys. This dude's from Ukraine, man. And anytime I'm talking about freedom shit and they're trying to step on our rights, man. They're trying to kill our rights and all this. He looks at me like, man, what are you talking about? Yeah, I understand it, but don't say nothing. Just take it. I'm like, no. I'm grounded on freedom, dude. I'm grounded on that. That's what I'm grounded on. So if anything is coming out of anything that goes against that, I have to react. I have to react, man. All right, UCLA. Thank you, guys. Thank you, UCLA. Ronald Reagan, the best president. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Ronald. Got your boy paid, Ronald.
It's already posted?
What?
It's already there.
It's live right now. You can watch it. What you mean? The live stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's live right now.
On YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
Somebody told me YouTube has a lot of different restrictions.
It has a lot of restrictions,
You
man.
can't say certain things.
You can't say anything. That's why they deleted my account. I'm like, shit. Okay, I don't care. Okay, you can demonetize me. It's just let me get a case every. Let me get a
What
case.
are the rules? What can you do? What's the?
There's no really like. It's just
It's
as soon as the CV stuff came around, then things really got bad.
Oh yeah, by the way, when you mentioned this shit, you know how we live in a totalitarian regime, and you know how it's supposed to be, and you know what it smells like, tastes like, it looks like. So the latest news, I kind of have a feeling sometimes like a deja vu, because I know this is the grip of the power that governments start getting on people. It's going that way. You know, it's going towards that way that in Soviet Union.
Yeah.
You know, in China they just implement that fucking
Social credit score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is fucking.
But you gotta understand. Listen, man.
If you have a score 0, you can't get credit.
But that's
you can't get
listen.
hired, you can't do shit.
Listen.
What?
That you see all this financial crisis that's going on now, right? All that. You see how the prices, everything is going up, but the wages haven't gone up.
Yeah.
The point. You see how gas is going up, but the wages is not going up.
Just had it well down, but I didn't see that much.
The reason. The
$2.99, I remember.
Listen.
Just a year and a half ago.
The point of that is to break you down. Listen, The point of that is to break you down. To what? It's to break you down to the point where then they got us used to it doing the CV stuff, is accepting money from the government, right?
Yeah.
So listen, so they want to get us to the point where we're so broken down.
What they did
It's
to GR people.
where we come crying to the government. Government, you gotta come help us. You gotta. Okay, we give you something. We give you something. Next thing you know,
Hang on, some hang on.
next thing you know, you're completely 100% dependent on this government check.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I see the shit in Russia. They fucking couple of generations. All it takes is fucking 30 years and that's it. 2 generations. 2 generations people being like this and they have no idea how to do it for themselves. They live, like for example, they were showing how the Russians bombed over the Ukraine. The next day, wherever there was bomb is fixed. So a lot of people come around and they fix it. In Russia, they so depend on the fucking government that they would be complaining and bitching this road is not fixed. And they don't even understand that they can put together the resources and fix it themselves, but they depend on the government. The government makes them like junkie.
Yeah.
They,
You're hooked on that government check.
Whatever government says, them to.
Exactly. And then that's when the social credit score comes in. So now you're already completely dependent on us for your money. So now we have social credit score to make sure that we're giving the money to the right people, right? We can't be giving money to people who's talking about conspiracy theories. We can't be giving money to people who are using gas cars when we want everybody to use electric cars, right?
The electric car, even the Elizabeth told me,
Takes more power than the fucking
shut it down from this fucking.
Yeah, that too, yeah. And it takes more power, and it takes more fucking oil consumption and all that, whatever you want to see, CO2 consumption than gas power shit
But
does.
it's just not so obvious, but they don't realize that making those lithium batteries
Right.
is so much fun.
Right. But the whole point is to break you down. So we break you down with viruses that's going to
why would they wanna do that?
Listen. They break you down with the thought of viruses that's going to come and eat your ass any minute. They break you down with the thought of terrorists who want to do harm to you just because you're free. They break you down with the thought of financial crisis. Everything's going up. Everything is going up except my wages. Everything's going up except wages. Break you down mentally so that you accept the government teat.
Yeah.
And with the government teat comes the social credit score.
When you realize how bad it is in other countries like Soviet Union, Korea, so why the fuck would they want to do it in America? It's just shooting themselves in the foot.
What you mean?
They see how bad it is when the government is totally in control, when public has no initiative.
No, it's bad for
They see how bad
it's bad
it
for the people. It's not bad for the people in charge.
Oh.
What do you mean it's bad for the people? But the people don't have a say. People don't have the people are slaves.
Even if people have a say, what do you think people in charge right now, they're doing bad? They're still doing good.
No, everybody hates Biden. That's the whole point. The whole point was to get everybody to hate Biden so everybody would be screaming Trump 2024. I've been telling you this for the past fucking 3 years. The point right now is to get everybody.
Did they say 2 hours or no?
2 hours. The point is to get everybody on the hate Biden campaign so that you'll accept.
Give me the tissue.
You will accept
I know what you're saying.
Trump
We'll
20.
see.
Oh, it's in the car.
If that was the case, then why the fuck they want? Okay, we'll see. Because they
And Tulsi, you heard the lady, the lady, Tulsi Gabbard, whatever,
Yeah.
She used to be a Republican. She used to be a Democrat, and now she's a Republican. She's going to be Trump's running mate.
So it is really happening. It is happening, huh?
Of course, it's happening.
I thought it was just the report. It was too good to be true. It's just too obvious to be true.
I've been telling you. I told you this shit. I told you this shit. Exactly how this shit was going to happen, and it's happening exactly like it.
I'm trying to say they didn't have to go through all so extremities to make it happen. They could have made it happen easier than that.
I thought it was pretty easy. Nobody said anything. I was the only motherfucker that's trying to.
What do you mean? It was they had to make it so bad so people go for Trump. They didn't have
Oh,
to go
you mean-
so make it bad.
You mean for the Trump thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make it bad for Trump because people was hating on Trump. They hit him with the capital shit and all this shit, and the white supremacy and all this bullshit, so that you hate him, so that you accept the senile man. Now, once the senile man's in and his turn is over, then we got to get you to love the next person, and so on and so forth, man. It's a fucking cycle that they've been doing
I'm gonna come
since
put it in your car
since I've been alive.
because it's perfect. It's actually a miracle that you came out here. Oh.
I don't know, man.
Man, nobody's gonna stop you. What the fuck?
No, you gotta take it to the freeway. Take it to the freeway. All right. By the way, I need something anyway. Hold on, I need a drink, man. I need to get a drink from Ralph.
Go.
Well, I need to get validated, right? Don't you need to get? Oh. Hey, take that out my car. Take that out. Put it in your car. They hit you with the slow boil. They hit you with the CV. They hit you with these stimulus checks. What was it, the stimulus checks? The recovery checks? The checks to help you out during this hard time? They printed out all this money. And now they're surprised at the inflation rate. They printed out tons and tons of money. And then now they're surprised about the inflation rate. They blame it on other things like a war. Oh man, there's too many people in here, man. Why is there so many people? Yeah. Oh no, I'm not saying anything all the time. How you doing, man? What was that?
We're looking for something special.
No. Is there a 10 item or less? 10 item or less lane? Oh no. Over here, this one looks good. I could go right here. All right, come on. Let me get a drink. I just want a drink. Me and this Ukrainian dude, right? Man, we go back and forth. He's so fucking stubborn. He's so stubborn. And he hates the fact that what I say is like usually makes sense, right? And at least it might not make sense at the moment, but with time, it starts to make sense. And me and him, we go back and forth, man. He used to be a Trumper. He used to come at me saying, he used to be a Trumper. He used to say, man, Trump is not part of that, man. Trump is different. Trump, he had his own money. He's not a politician. He used to hit me with those key phrases, with those trigger words and stuff like that. But now he understands that that's nonsense. These are good, man. I fucking good.
There's a call waiting for the meat department on 101.
Where'd this car go?
That's what they're
Oh, it's open. I'm tripping. I didn't even see it was open. I'm checking out too. I'm checking out. I'm on 21. Me too. I'm on 21. I'm on 21. I'm on checkout 21. All right. So you gonna scan my ticket for me?
Place the item in bag or cart, then scan into.
Are they? Oh yeah, I guess they are.
Scan your shopper's card or program. Enter your alternate ID or touch. Customer number. For help, touch the call attendant button. Scan your shopper's card or program. Enter your alternate ID or touch. No thanks.
Fuck it.
Alright, well, help is on the way. That's excellent. Okay. Definitely. Oh man, that's
Help. I don't need any help.
help is on the way.
I just I didn't have my number. My number doesn't work.
Total is 5.
Okay, okay,
If you continue scanning, thank you.
okay, I'll put you.
Enter the number of bags you wish to purchase, then press done. Okay. Your total is 468. If you have coupons, press coupons. Otherwise, select your method of payment. System processing. Swipe or insert card and follow instructions on PIN pad. Remember to take your receipt for thank you. For all purchased items.
I don't know if I'm gonna make a new channel or not, y'all. I think I might make a new channel and monetize it.
No way.
I already have calling out public servants. I got calling out public servants. I guess I can just start putting content on that channel. Maybe put like teasers on this channel. And on calling out public service, all I would do is cop watches and all this, I guess. I'll just do cop watches and all this, so they can't demonetize me. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys. A lot of you guys was there straight from the initial arrest, and if you're still here today, much respect. Guys like Fred Carr, I know Fred Carr's been there since the beginning. I don't know if he's still in here. Yeah, All the World's a Stage. Ex-bootlicker, Sci-Fi, bro. I know he's been here. Mexican Righteous, of course. You know, everybody that was Karen, Polyglocks. You know, everybody that was out there. Appreciate you. This is a win for the people, man. This is a win for the people. I set a precedent. Even though we didn't go to trial, though, I guess it would have set more of a precedent if it went to trial. If I didn't settle, it would have set a better precedent. You know what I'm saying? If I didn't settle, it would have set a better precedent if it would have went to trial, right?
Then it could be more splash, but money-wise, I don't know.
No, money-wise, I'm not talking about money-wise. I'm just talking about as far
course it would be. Are you kidding me? That would be maybe make it to the national news.
Right.
Of course. Maybe money-wise too. I don't know. So you think, man, don't regret. See, somebody told me before, if you have already swollen, don't try to.
Yeah, right. Spit it out. All right. So yeah, that's it, guys. So this is a win for the people. I'm about to sign out of here. What's up, Cece? Yeah, Cece was here from the beginning. Yeah, what's up, Cece? Cece was here from the beginning. She probably was in the live stream when I got arrested. Who knows? She's been around for a minute. But yeah, stay tuned tonight, guys. I'm going to be working hard. I'm going to be editing all these videos. There's a lot of videos to edit for this whole, for the whole situation that went down. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's a victory for the people. Stand up for your rights. The First Amendment wins again. The First Amendment wins again. The freedom of press. Everybody in the United States is press. Since everybody has a cell phone in their pocket that has high quality video, everyone, as soon as you take out that camera and record what's happening in public, you have become a member of the press. And your right has to be respected, especially by people who are sworn to protect your rights. This is C.O.P.S. checking our public servants news out here in Westwood on the campus of UCLA, and I'm out. Peace, Cynthia Elizalde.